Hi, how are you? It's Ching. So today's lesson is the easy hip flexor stretch. So how many muscles is there, right? I'm just naming a couple of them for you, all of them actually. So you have the psoas, so it's inside your tummy, go to the spine, goes all the way down, passing the pubic bone, connect to your inner thigh, called a lesser trochanter. So that's a big one that lift the leg up as you're walking, okay? Then you have rectus femoris, which is one of your quadriceps connect to AIIS. So this big bone is called ASIS, okay? So now you have also tensor fasciae latae called TFL. So because our eyes in the front, our arm moving much more, right? Much more activity and things you can do in the front. So we tend to moving in this called a sagittal plane. So that's mean flexion, extension. So we sit a lot because the computer, so this is always flex, so it's not moving. So any muscles is designed to move. When it's not moving too long, it doesn't feel so good, right? It feels stiff and uncomfortable. It's, I gotta get up, I gotta get off the chair, right? Now, the thing is that if you get out of the chair, if you don't do the stretch I show you today, right now, you go right to put the shoes on, go running, same thing again, and biking, the same thing again. So I always say very simple in my book, one body, one life, within your control. So the control is really hard because you have to have knowledge so you can be controlled better, right? Use it properly. So you can prolong positions, repetitive movement, that's our favorite thing to do. Sit for a long time, you're driving, whatever you know already. So I'm going to show you how to reverse it. And the easy one, so this is for everybody, okay? If you sit and if you exercise or you play all the racket sports or golf, see, you flex again. And carpenter, contraction worker, and chef, all this stuff, you have to move the body to get the circulation going. And so this can be daily exercise, right? Because you sit or you walk, and also can be before warm up, after stretch, if you ride your bike, spinning, running, all this exercise. So open up the front, very important, this hip junction. So when you walk, you look good. Instead of gradually, we're all bending forward, right? That's not a good look. So I'm gonna go right to the today's lesson now, okay? So see, I set up a chair, and that's your counter, kitchen counter. I like the height of it, it's pretty good for everybody. Why there are two movements here. So right here, I'm going to establish myself 5-chair point, engage your abdominals. So the first responder, your core, okay? The core muscle, very, very important. So right here, I'm going to bend both my knee, put your hands on the counter, but much wider than your shoulder. So once I bend, I establish the balance first. I lean forward, I reach my leg back. See, I'm open here already. Another thing you must remember, keep your knee to the floor. Sometimes you're so tight, you open up because this hip flex is so tight. We tend to do like a doggy at the fire hydrant, doesn't look good. Okay, so ready? Inhale, exhale, as I bend my right knee, my shoulder going to depress. I'm lifting my sternum up. So I'm add extra, strengthen my upper back, open the whole front side, and return. So it's not lifting your head, that's really bad, right? Inhale, so engage your abdominals, remember, the form comes first, okay? Never sacrifice the form for the wishful thinking. Inhale, exhale. So now you say, I think I need more, and you slide the leg more, and go down more, ankle totally straight. So you stretch top of your foot, and the quadricep, and the hip flexor, because the rectus femoris, right, is when the quadricep connects to at the hip flexion here, okay? Inhale, exhale. Last one. So you can do like 4 to 6 times or 8, depends how tight you are. And put your left hand in the middle, in the center of your body. You bend your elbow, bend the knee too. Okay, now I'm going to add a rotation. Bending, I'm going to push down the right elbow a little bit. My right hand, push the counter, open my right shoulder, rotate, and drop the pelvis a little bit. You're going to feel the tensor fasciae latae stretch. 1. Small movement and rotate. 2. Release a little bit. Inhale, exhale. 3. And inhale, exhale. 4. Stay here and breathe. 3 extra breaths. Go deeper. Hollow your tummy. 1. Every time you breathe, pull the navel towards your spine. Purposely blow it out. So really activate the body, the muscles, right? And return. Open your arm, lean forward, take your leg off. Take a couple steps, recover a little bit, okay? One more leg, here we go. Sending just the right distance, so when you bend your knee, you're not going to hit the counter, right? So those are kind of common sense. So ready, you bend your knee, lean forward, extend. Okay, you ready? All set up? Bend the supporting knees. This is my left leg now. My right leg's in the back. Knees straight forward. Lift the sternum up. 1. So again, when you do all this, right side or left side, you're always going to find one side so much tighter. A lot of times the right side, because that's the driving leg. Inhale, shoulder down, and sometimes you dominate leg. Every time you walk, the right leg take the first step. Or you're running. That's why when I teach people walking, running, I have them count 3 or the odd number. So the dominant leg change. 1 and the 2 and the 3. Okay, now come out a little bit. My right arm bending, so bring to the center. Bend your elbow. Inhale. Exhale, add a rotation. So push the left arm. So left shoulder go back. Rotate the thoracic spine. Drop the hip. Tensor fascia lata. 1. Inhale. Exhale. 2. So this is a nice, easy way to do it. 3. You don't have to get down to the floor. 4. And inhale, exhale. 5. Let's do 6 times. Inhale, exhale. 6. Stay here. Extra breath. 1. Hollow tummy. 2. And 3. Keep lengthening. I keep spiral the energy up, 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 up. And return. Open your arms. Slide the leg back. Shake it out. So what you're going to feel is that fascia doesn't want to return too fast. So I said, always take a couple steps, shake it out, right? So that it'll recover comfortably. So this should be a daily exercise because you're going to sit all the time. Every day you're going to sit, you stand, you drive, right? Sometimes every day people run. So put it into your daily practice for recovering from the repetitive movement or what prolonged position. Okay, so my book talk about all this missing, I call it missing fundamental. The fundamental of ABC in exercise, right? We just put sneaker on and go crazy sometimes. So learning, so in the book also has 18 QR code linking to 18 exercise videos which is in the YouTube, and you can only access those video with the QR code. So I'm still uploading free exercise program every week, but the other ones, the program is much longer. What happened is my planning is help you to come to take the workshop. So you have the book, you have the video, so when you go home, you can practice until you memorize all. So it could take a little while. A lot of popular exercise, you don't have to do memorization. So what happened? So brain cells start dying. you don't use it, you lose it, right? So I loved all the exercise that require, we call mind and body. So your mind have to start with the memorization, start having the awareness. Is my form correctly? What muscle I'm using, right? There's a lot of questions you should come up with while you exercise. So once you have all that, it's one body, one life within your control. The best website to purchase my book is www.onebodyonelifewithching.com, and it'll pop up just my book. And hope you enjoy it, and hope to see you in the studio so we can learn from each other. I can give you corrections, and you go through the whole program. It's 2 to 3 days workshop. Okay, depends which exercise program you chose. Hopefully you always start with the purposeful movement. That's the missing fundamental. So, well, I hope to see you. One more thing, the workshop only takes 16 people, so sign up when you can, and I'll see you in Hartford, Connecticut, my studio. Take good care.